If persecution is promised to Christians
Yeah.
and persecution grows the church, like in China, are we lobbying for a religious freedom bill for comfort's sake?
Ooh, good question. I'll just be leaving now.
Is that the time?
That's right. Look, in all truth, the only reason I'm interested in the religious freedom bill, and I hope this is true, but really the reason, and I've thought this through, why would you actually push for it? It's only to keep the doors open for Christian testimony and the gospel. That's the only reason. The Apostle Paul said, pray that the Christian life would be one of peace and quiet. That's his pray for the authorities, that we might lead peaceful and quiet lives in all godliness. Why? So that we can have our rights? No. He said because God desires all people everywhere to come to a knowledge of the truth and be saved. In other words, if the Christians are living peaceful, quiet, godly lives, doing their job in free circumstances, other people are going to encounter the truth. Other people are going to encounter the witness, the testimony. And that plays through in all the things Jesus says, like be the light, shine the light. Why? So other people would see. And so the reason why you would argue for the government not to interfere with people's testimony and the witness of the church is not so we can have our rights. And this is a really big issue. I sometimes think that because we've lived in this sort of society for a long time, rights have almost become a bit of an idol. Christians have always been very good at laying down their rights and actually but actually drawing the line at what's really, really important, which is not rights, it's always duties. Towards others. And I think religious freedom in the sense that it allows us to fulfill our duty to our fellow man without the interference of the state, that is a really important thing. I'll just quickly address the other implication in the question, which was, well, if there's persecution, surely there'll be some kind of revival. Well, tell that to Eastern Europe. Never happened that way, did it? That's the most atheistic part of the world to this day. Czech Republic, Eastern Germany, and Eastern Germany versus Western Germany in terms of the breakdown of denominations and faith, the difference is, I can't remember the exact numbers so I won't say them, but it's phenomenal. The atheism in the East is huge, not in the West. So, you don't know that. Some people try and say, well, there are these natural levers we can twist and pull to get a spiritual outcome. I don't know about that. I say we take the opportunities that are in front of us now to best advance the cause of Christ, and we just take it one day at a time, because it's ultimately in God's hands.